Well, welcome back to the Uncertified Cooks Not Chefs. Tonight we're having fish tacos. So, go tell you about it. And also show you. Take a look.
Hi, people. Feeling silly today. Alright, I made it's a purple cabbage slaw, red cabbage slaw, whatever you want to call it. What I did is I took a quarter of a head of red cabbage, some sweet corn, a handful of cilantro, and one jalapeno pepper. Put in there and mix it up real good. Now, I know I'm gonna get hate mail for this, but the local store did not have lime, so I had to get lime juice. So
Works fine.
right, works fine. So more.
But if available, we prefer fresh lime.
Yeah, absolutely. You just kind of take it and mix it up in there. This is kind of a sweet. It's not your classic slaw. Just a little bit of honey, just for a little bit of sweetness. Not much, however much you want. There's no rules.
Nope.
It's a cooking. There's no rules. Then I'm going to add some mayo. I'm going to put it in the refrigerator and let it sit while the fish cooks. When I get to the portion of the fish, I'll let you know what to do.
And the honey and the mayonnaise and all that, just to taste. So you can put a little, you can put light.
Yeah.
Just taste it as you go. This is how we like it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we'll be back in our time about 10 minutes, and your time about 1 second.
Add a little salt and pepper.
Yeah.
Hi, welcome back to the Certified Unprofessional Cook. I will be your host.
Well, I'm the co-host.
Yeah. All right. This is cod. We eat a lot of cod. We love catfish. But for applications like this, plus like fish and chips that y'all seen before, I prefer cod because it's a little bit cleaner. It's not a real fishy fish. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a little bit of olive oil. And I'm gonna coat the fishes real good.
Yeah, for our fish tacos, we like pan-seared fish. We don't like fried fish for our fish tacos.
We're gonna pan-sear these fish because y'all seen the video.
Get a close-up of them fishes.
Y'all seen the video of the fried pork chops and the mashed potatoes and
all the fatty goodness.
Yeah, so this is a little bit on the healthier side. You know, they kind of everybody. You gotta have balance.
Yeah, we don't eat a lot of fried stuff. We really don't. The fried catfish and that fried pork chops that we did, that's a rare occurrence.
Yeah. So anyway, brush that on real good. Add a little bit of olive oil to your
pan. Over there.
Yeah.
Look at this fancy label right here.
Yeah.
If you don't know nothing about that,
right,
fish.
Because I made this this seasoning. It's got if you want the exact recipe, it is 2 tablespoons of chili powder, 1 tablespoon of smoked paprika, and a 1/4 teaspoon of cayenne. I added a little bit of coriander, salt, and pepper to it just because I like the way they taste. But that's pretty much it. I mean, it's you just kind of sprinkle it on there, and when you sear it, it makes a really good crust, a really good spice, and it really complements the slaw because it's more of an herb forward slaw because it's got cilantro in it. So, but yeah, you just kind of sprinkle it on there. Let it sit for a few minutes while the pan's warming up with your olive oil. And after that, then we will be cooking up some tortillas, corn tortillas, and be eating good.
And yeah, we got the slaw in the refrigerator right now. So I got all the mayonnaise and honey and stuff mixed in it, and it's chilling right now. So you want to do that first and put it in the refrigerator long enough so it can get cold. All those flavors can incorporate.
Now, mind you, that is not a traditional coleslaw.
No, we don't do anything traditional.
It's not a traditional coleslaw. It's like I said, it's more herb and sweet forward because the seasonings that's going on the fish, they're more of a savory. So you get the heat from the jalapenos and the cayenne, and you get the sweet from the honey
and the corn.
Plus, it gives a good color. But it's more of, like I said, an herb forward, spicy, sweet, salty, savory. So you kind of get that whole shebang and your tang from the lime juice. So it's kind of got all the sensory feel goods, I guess you could call it.
The food feel goods.
Exactly, the food feel goods. I like that.
Yes. And this is the honey that we like to use. The Fisher's Clover. It's 100% raw and unfiltered. Clearly you can read, but I just read it for you. But this is what we like to use. And that's all.
That's the store-bought we like to use.
Yes.
I really like going to our local beef farmer because we do have one here and getting it. But I had that in the pantry.
Yeah.
Because I didn't really decide what we were eating until a little bit ago, and that's what we had. Use what's in your pantry. And so, that's the way it is. When we get to cooking the fish and cooking the tortillas, we'll see you.
Again, for your viewing pleasure, don't avert your eyes. Let it happen.
And that is olive oil.
And those are cooking in olive oil. You can do butter. You can do whatever you want to do. There ain't no rules. It's your house, and you can make whatever fish taco you want, but we used olive oil. Insert the sexy music right here. Me patiently waiting with my tahini because I got to have tahini on my sauteed fish. Me lovingly watching my husband cook dinner. Just look at this fish. Don't that make you want to eat it? No jokes. No jokes.
Now, mind you, the seasoning that I put on this fish, you can use it with chicken or pork or beef. It really, there's no rules. You have to remember, this is food. There's no rules.
No.
It's what you want to eat, how you want to eat it. Doesn't really matter what anybody else says, does, thinks, because it's up to you. It's your food.
Yeah, so if you don't like fish and you still want to make these tacos, you can still use that same slaw, that same seasoning on any protein, whatever it is.
Or you don't have to use any seasoning.
No.
Or you can use your own seasoning. It's all on you, on what you want. And
saute your sock. It's your life.
I wouldn't suggest sauteing your sock. Unless you want, like, toe cheese, but that's horrible. So
not recommended.
So let's not do that.
All right, so we're warming up the tortillas.
And you don't have to have this with corn tortillas.
No. This is just the brand we like. That we like these. We like to heat them up a little bit. We'll cook them a little bit on the griddle.
Yeah. So, just let them cook for a minute. Let them get kind of pliable. And actually, these are pretty much done right now. So, we'll be back to you in just 1 second when I start to plate it.
To plate. And that's what the slaw looks like. Delish.
Now we plate.
Now we plate.
Plate?
That's
Check these things out.
Fancy taco holder right here. Like, big things over here. Doing big things.
Big things. Big things. So what you want to do is put a little bit of the fish on the bottom.
It smells so good. Offering your commentary music while you're doing this.
Yeah.
It's free of charge.
Yeah. And this fish is kind of delicate.
Yes.
So you can kind of see it's falling apart. But that's okay.
Yeah, that's
It just
what
means
you want.
it's easier to chew. You can have more of it.
Yeah, so that's why it works so good with the crunchy slaw. You got all the textures.
Exactly. So you just want to mix your slaw up real good.
Mixy, mixy. Just a little dabble.
And you can add pretty much anything you want to it. You can put a little more cilantro on top of it if you want. Or you can add parsley to it.
Make it purty.
Yeah, make it pretty. Make it rain and whatnot.
Make it rain parsley.
that is our easy fish tacos.
That's it. Look at how it looks. Let me get another